We have already discussed the impact of the valley glacier over the surface of the earth in the form of its depositional work, in the form of its erosional work. अब हम ये देखते हैं कि कॉन्टिनेंटल ग्लेशियर का इम्पैक्ट क्या है सरफेस के ऊपर. ये कॉन्टिनेंटल ग्लेशियर जो है इसकी थर्ड टाइप है ग्लेशियर एक्शन में. Now, continental glaciers are the mass of ice much larger than the alpine glaciers and smaller than but they are not smaller than anyone, but it has a small field. If it has small field, is called the ice field. और अगर ये बहुत बड़ी field है जिसमें हम बड़ा कॉन्टिनेंटल ग्लेशियर जिसका नाम है तो उसको हम आइस शील्ड कहते हैं. तो इट मीन्स कि आइस फील्ड और आइस शील्ड में इनके साइजेस में फ़र्क आता है कॉन्टिनेंटल ग्लेशियर के. So we have an example of Greenland and Antarctica. Those are actually the ice shield or major continental glacier, and sometime it has a thickness of about 35 meters. This is actually one of the very big ice shield, and sometime are more than 3,500 meters in thickness. Now these are the two major continental glaciers of the world, the Antarctica and the Greenland. Now their boundaries actually belongs to the water areas. The most of the जो आपका अंटार्कटिका का जो ग्लेशियर है कॉन्टिनेंटल ग्लेशियर इसके चारों तरफ पानी है जिसे हम सदर्न ओशियन कहते हैं. और इसी तरह सेम इज़ द केस विद द ग्रीनलैंड, एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द ग्रीनलैंड जो कॉन्टिनेंटल ग्लेशियर की जो साइड्स हैं दोज आर कवर्ड विद अटलांटिक वाटर. सो हम देखते हैं कि मोस्ट ऑफ द जो इसके पीसेज हैं जो कॉन्टिनेंटल ग्लेशियर के वो आइसबर्ग की सूरत में पानी में मूव करते हैं, एंड दोज आर द फ्लोटिंग glaciers which are called the icebergs. Now here we have the few of the features of the continental glacier, और ये उस वक्त फीचर हमें नज़र आते हैं जब उसकी रिट्रीट होती है, यानी जब वो मेल्ट उसका हो जाता है और मेल्टिंग के बाद ये फीचर हमें नज़र आते हैं. Now first of all we will discuss the what is drumlin. So drumlin जैसे कि ये नज़र आ रहे हैं, ये अगर हम इसको शेप जैसे बोट को उल्टा कर दिया जाए पानी में जो उसका जो पेंदा है उस तरह की ये शक्ल ड्रमलिन्स की होती है. एंड अ ड्रमलिन इज एन elongated hill in the shape of an inverted spoon or half buried egg formed by glacier ice acting on underlying unconsolidated till or ground moraines. The second one is the eskers. So these are actually the one of the very important feature of the continental glacier. An esker is a long winding ridge of stratified sand and gravel located in glaciated area. They are several kilometers long and somewhat like embankment. Then the other important features are kettles. So if it is filled with water is called the kettle lake. A kettle is a shallow filled body of water formed by retreating glaciers or draining flood waters. They are fluvioglacial landforms occurring as the result of blocks of ice cleaving from the front of a receding glacier. Kettles are all less than 2 kilometers in diameter and depth of most kettle is less than 10 meters. It is the kettle is fed by surface or groundwater rivers or streams. It becomes a kettle lake. Then other features are very important also, and those are some of the area which is under the outwash plain. This is actually the outwash plain, and the outwash plain is formed by glacier sediments deposited by the meltwater at the end of the continental glacier. So glacier outwash is generated when stream of meltwater flow away from the glacier and deposit sediments to form broad outwash plain. So in the glacier action, the area under the erosional and depositional work belongs to the mountainous regions, the higher altitude and the higher latitudes, which are closer to the polar areas. So these are the under the impact of the glacier actions.